stayed light, half of it went out. The scoreboard is also not working as well. And here's what happened. Moments ago, as we watched the game start to proceed pretty much as normal, one big click of the light switch, and we lost power in the half of the stadium. Now it's well lit, there's no danger, no one's injured or of any kind, but obviously the players are milling around, and we've got a lot of officials running around wanting to get this game back on. We will step away for a moment, and we will continue our coverage of Super Bowl 47 right after this.
All right now we have our guys set up, the studio guys. JB, let's send it over to you.
Well, as is obvious to the viewers at home, we have a power outage here at the Superdome. There was a surge in the building, and all of the lights have been knocked out. Some are now starting to slowly come back on. As soon as they have restored power, then, of course, the players will come back on the field. So it may well be about a 15-minute process to recycle the lights. But while we have this opportunity, we'll talk about the game. And certainly you saw what happened at the start of the second half. I know Shannon got extremely excited. What was it that you saw?
I see the surge in the building, and it's called the Baltimore Ravens. I felt the 49ers were living on dangerous waters, Coach, kicking the ball to Jacoby Jones. That was 109 yards, but the ball had a low trajectory. And normally when someone kicks the ball that far deep in the end zone, the opposing teams, they relax. Jacoby Jones had in his mind, when he caught that ball, he was bringing it out. They didn't relax. The 49ers did, and it's the longest return for a touchdown in Super Bowl history.
You know, one thing that happens when you go into halftime, you always say the most important series of a game is the first series that both has offensively and defensively. You know, you're thinking you're not going to have a kickoff return go back to you, but I think right now in this game, you know, San Francisco defense is going to have to come up with some turnovers. I know Baltimore's been aggressive. When you look at the scoreboard right now, I think they're going to play with the lead and use the...
I can't see it. Okay, we're back in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, and I don't know, this is ranking right up there with the most bizarre things you've ever seen in a big event.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Harbaugh. Hello?
Gotcha.
Brighter over there. You know, you can't see anything because there's big overhang.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to be...
They
What do I do after I'm done? Where do I go?
One of the things is you can see the lights are slowly beginning to come back on. The 49ers have been through this on a Monday night game last year. They had the lights go out in Candlestick. They had a big delay in that game. I was told right now on the field by the alternate official this may last as much as 20 minutes. In fact, I signaled over. Jim Harbaugh didn't want to come over, but I told him what the official had told me. He's nodded his head and said thanks. He hadn't been told that either. Solomon Wilcox had a chance to speak to John Harbaugh on the other sideline. Solly?
Yes, Steve, it was actually John Harbaugh that told me it would be about 15 minutes before the power would be back on. Now, that was about 5 minutes ago. He was just going around telling each and every last one of his players to get the mind right, to prepare themselves to finish this football game. I went over and I talked to a couple of the players. They were very focused. They believe that they are on the brink of winning a championship, and they're not going to allow the power going out to really deter or distract their focus. So right now players are just continuing to focus and get ready to go back into the ball game. So they're going to keep the players out on the field right now. They're going to not take them in to the locker room. They're going to continue to stretch here on the field. Got to get ready to go win a championship. That's the Baltimore Ravens. Now let's send it over to JB.
In that amount of time. They've done a great job on it thus far.
And they really have, Shannon, because to that point, you take Crabtree away, Randy Moss, and you've seen them try to target Randy Moss in this game, but he has been a non-factor in this game. Where you see on the other side, you have Jacoby Jones, you have Bolden, you have Torrey Smith. They've all made plays along with their tight ends. More weapons have shown up in this game for Baltimore than they have right now.
And as we take a look around the stadium, we see that there are more and more banks of lights that are starting to come on. And again, we're just reminding those who may just have tuned in that we did have a power surge here in the Superdome. We lost power for a few moments. We were told it would take between 15 and 20 minutes. We're probably about 10 minutes in right now, but we do see more lights coming on. The players have been asked to stay on the field because as soon as power has been fully restored, play will resume.
Shannon, Beyonce must have knocked the lights out, man.
No, that power surge was the Baltimore Ravens.
All right, as we continue to bring you up to speed, let's check in now with Solomon Wilcox.
Well, guys, right now I've been told that the league is not prepared to make a statement in terms of what knocked the power out here. They're right now trying to assess the problem. Soon as they know, they're going to let us know. Someone's going to come down and we'll be able to interview them, or we'll be able to gather more information to ascertain what exactly happened or what knocked out the power. We're told that it's only a matter of minutes before they will fully restore the power. As I'm standing here right now, the stadium appears to be getting brighter and brighter, just gradually, and right now it's almost fully back, and I expect them to maybe start playing any moment. JB, let's send it back over to you.
All right, Solomon, thank you so very much. And again, as we take a look at the pictures, we can see that a number of the banks of lights up around the rim of the inside of this Superdome are, in fact, coming back just about fully. And as soon as they have returned full power, again, play will be underway. And again, I was listening to the guys acutely that maybe this will serve the best interest of San Francisco because Baltimore certainly has played exceedingly well. Let's take a look again at what Baltimore has done well.
And Juan Bolden on the barrel booming. Perfect situation for Joe Flacco. He throws in the back of the end zone. That was an easy pickings for him for a touchdown. And then Pitta in the back of the end zone also. Time to throw. That's the key. And Coach trying to...
You know, I like the call right there.
I do too, Coach.
I really do. I think he sends a message to his team. We're playing to win. And then obviously the big play right here, the opening kickoff of the second half. Jacoby Jones, 109 yards. Goes up the middle, just touched slightly right there, and he is gone. And right now we're looking at 28-6 as a score. And I'll tell you the one thing about when these lights come back on, how would you like to come back on, Shannon, and be facing 3rd and 14?
Hey,
I mean, is that what it is?
3rd and 14 right now. So, I mean, you better be talking about what play you got called.
The player that it hurt is Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis is 37 years old, Coach.